Gotta make sure everything is set up, figured out, working how it needs to be. I want to make sure that I have something set aside to look at later. I want to make sure that my stream is running, and it is. Excellent! Hello, travelers of the internet, and welcome back to Guardian Studios, or if you're new to the channel, welcome to you. My name is JGuard, your host, guide, and humble bard into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'm very pleased to welcome you all back to the channel, or in the case of the newcomers, welcome you fresh to the Guardian Studios experience, as we dive back into the world of Lyndas for another crazy session of shenanigans and progression. Over the last couple streams, you guys may remember, we have been working on digging down into the deepslate layer to get to the diamonds, and also making sure that both our mine and our house have room for everything we need. Last couple sessions in particular, I worked on preparing a space for an enchanting room that is going to provide us with all the enchantments that we are going to need. However, last session, I was not able to finish building the enchanting room. I have the space for it in the basement of our cozy cottage cabin, or cozy cabin style cottage, whichever one you want to call it. But we do not, as yet, have a full enchantment setup down there. The hope is to have one in short order, though. Hello! Yeah, as you can see over here, we got this ladder coming down to the basement, where we have our enchanting setup in progress. We're going to need to fill in all these spaces in the walls with bookshelves before this thing is going to be able to give us full enchantments. Now, I do realize that getting full level enchantments may or may not be the best idea, considering that's going to mean we need to grind for levels. But I am fully aware of that, and I actually do intend to build a structure to provide us with an XP farm down the road. It'll just be a simple XP grinder of sorts, and if we get a mob spawner, if we find a mob spawner at some point, that kind of a project will be even easier to make, because an underground dungeon-based mob spawner, we can easily turn one of those into an even better XP farm. But in the meantime, I also intend to make a basic survival XP farm. That's going to be a thing. I've determined that we are going to need such a thing for general mob farming. Because going off hunting is fun, but it's not always going to be efficient. And we do tend to have to deal with mobs that we don't want to deal with when we do things that way. So, I've got to consider that too. Before I consider any of that, I need to go ahead and make some more bookshelves. Oh, we have run out of leather. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's go put these in place and then take a glance at the state of our wheat farm. What level does this give now? Level 18. Unbreaking 2, Unbreaking Efficiency 1. Not the best enchantments. Hello, Fox Kid! Thank you for the rules, my friend. Thank you very much for the rules. That's the one thing that I've been forgetting to do on these streams. I forget to post the rules. So thank you very much for bringing them with you, Fox Kid. I appreciate that. Alright, let's put this there in the inventory. And we'll put the sugarcane there, because we want to make sure we can get to that easily. Greetings, Lime! Greetings! Greetings. Hope you enjoy the content of the stream, my friend. Hope you are having a good day as well. Ah, some more sugarcane. Gonna make sure I grab all that I see of that. And I think I see some over there. Is that sugarcane or is that sunflowers? That's sugarcane. I'm pretty sure that's sugarcane I'm seeing over there. Let's go grab that. Ooh, loose cow. Cows! Multiple. Oh, nice. 3 of them. Alright, that's a little bit of leather and a little bit of meat. Mostly worried about the leather right now. Ooh, another cow.
No. No. No.
So things may not be as difficult as I was afraid they would be. That's good. That's good. That's not a bad idea, Fox Kid. I agree, that should be a feature in the actual service. Good grief. I swear, those guys can reach way farther away from themselves than they should be able to. He should not have been able to hit me from where he was when he hit me. I would swear that their attack range is bigger than it should be.
No. No.
But then, I don't know for sure. Alrighty. See you when you come back. At some point, I've got to build a dock or a bridge or something where I can stand and go fishing. Oh great, we already have hostile mobs spawning. Ow. 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 Ow! Why? I had my shield up! Something ain't right here. I had my shield up and he was still sniping at me and still hitting me as if I didn't have it up. Unless shields just don't work in the water, something is a little screwy here. And I feel like there's something wrong with the hunger system. Hunger is not draining as fast as I remember it draining when your health is lower. I'm probably just projecting what I assume, what I think it works like. Oh, that's a baby zombie. Run, run, forget everything else and just run. Just run and go to bed. Run and go to bed. This will put us on day 63, I do believe. Yep. 62 days played, that's 62 days past. Which means we are on day 63. Kind of a non-momentous occasion. Alright. That's another bookshelf. And that is actually kind of momentous. Because that puts us one more bookshelf closer to a full setup. We now have 10 of the 15 minimum bookshelves we need. It's going to be 18 bookshelves by the time we're done. But having more bookshelves than we need is not a bad thing. That's actually really good. That is actually really good. I'd rather have more than I need than less than what I need. You know what I mean? I do have a feeling I'm going to have to chop down some trees today, though. Chop some spruce. Chop, chop, chop. And probably also all these other trees, too. I want to make a stable for you, bucko. I think we're going to try to do that today, too. There's a lot that I would love to be doing on this world. There's a lot that I want to do, a lot that I'm going to need to do. I need to be planning for all of it. Okay, a skeleton apparently walked into my sugarcane farm before it died. That's kind of funny. Is that a drowned? That's a drowned. an unarmed round, so pointless. Welcome back, Fox Kid. Welcome back. Pop these pumpkins into... I'm thinking for now we're just gonna feed our pumpkins and things that we're not actively using in crops into the bone meal maker to help get more bone meal for wheat, because we need the wheat right now. There goes 2 more bookshelves. We are closer still to the full enchantment setup. Eh. It happens. It happens. Hey, that's a piece of bone meal right there. Let's go see... Okay. That was anticlimactic. Funny. I'd hoped there'd be more. Cool. That's another cow. We are getting closer to being able to get leather from them instead of having to go hunt. But we're going to go back on the hunt for a moment, because that did seem to get us a good amount of leather, just running around hunting cows. It wasn't what I was intending to do when I took off. I was intending to go look and see if that was sugarcane that I was seeing. Turned out it was a good thing I did, because it was, and it's saved us a little bit of time. Oh, hello, doofus. What do you have for sale? Oi, show me your sales. That's all you have for sale? You're even worse than most of them. Seriously, that guy had some of the worst options for trading that I've ever seen. It was the worst arrangement of trades. There was no way I was going to buy any of that stuff from him. Ooh. Is this just magma blocks down here? Yep. I was hoping for half a second that maybe there was some obsidian down there. So I'm going to need obsidian at some point to make my nether portal. Ow. I'm thinking that once I get my enchanting table fully powered up, one of the first things I'm going to be trying to get is feather falling. Because I am tired of taking so much fall damage when I fall from somewhere. That always bugs me when I take so much fall damage. I seemed to find a good number of animals over here, so let's run around for a minute and see if we find anything. There's a cow, let's go and get him and take his leather. Oh. No, just meat. That's not bad. Oh, there's another cow. Hiya! Sugarcane. Not gonna deny myself a little less sugarcane farming, now am I? Now, I don't want to go too far away from my home area, because I do want to be able to get back quickly. I didn't... Oh, I do have a bed. Okay, so we're fine. We're fine. I just gotta make sure I don't die with my bed not being used. You know what I mean? I gotta make sure that if I die, my bed is placed down as my respawn point. I'll gather some more meat while I'm at it. Bees. Cow!
No.
Well, there's several bees around here. Should I hunt the sheep? I don't know if I should actively hunt the sheep. I don't know if I need stuff from sheep enough to be doing that. I got no problem with taking down a fallen log, though. Ow.
No.
Ha-ha! Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, dum-da-da-da-da, na-na-na-na. Boing! Wow. Wow. What a hole. Ooh, cow. Another cow. Adios, bozo. I could probably go to one of the nearby villages and raid them for wheat if I need it, but I don't know if I want to go that far. Might be a good idea to do so, though. Is that spruce in the distance? I think it is. Meh. Man, look at this area. All the flowers, it's pretty. I'm gonna have to make sure that I preserve as much of the natural beauty of this region as I can when I start building outward from my current home. And make sure that I block off any caves that I don't need access to. Because I do not want to have to deal with a whole boatload of mobs. Oh yeah, I just remembered. Over that away is another nether portal. Ooh. Over that away is another nether portal. Let's go investigate. Maybe there's some more obsidian over there. Or maybe we can tear down the portal itself. These are the things that go through my mind. Sleep. Welcome to day 64.
No.
Yeah, somewhere out this way is a nether portal that I ended up finding after having gone looking for lava for a while, and I remember I died near it. Yep, day 0 is a thing, so when this thing counts days, it does it a little weird. It tells you how many days you've played, not what day you're on. So you're gonna have to always add 1 to the day count to get the actual day that you are on, rather than how many days you've played. Ooh, iron! Never gonna say no to some quick, cheap iron. You know, the nether portal should be right over here. See? There's the nether rack. A block of gold. For me. Grab some crying obsidian too, because that's... I could use that for a respawn anchor. Ah. Alright, Fox Kid. See ya. Thanks for tuning in, pal. Appreciate it. Dum de dum da 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 dum bum 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 ba da bum bum ba da dum 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 da dee dum dum dee dum 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 dum. Whoops. Ow. Huh? Where did you come from? There's got to be a cave or something nearby where that guy came from. Because they don't spawn in the sunlight. And it's not a thunderstorm. They can't spawn in the day unless it's a thunderstorm. Not out in the open. So, yeah, there must be a cave nearby. And that's what made it so that he could spawn in. It was weird. Oh well. The moment has passed. The potential crisis has been averted. And no damage was done. So, all is well that endeth well. Right? Right. Now, the only problem is, I need to find... There it is! My bed. Find my bed, and then... I don't need those arrows. There we go. You know, with how they've got arrows in this game, I kind of feel like they ought to add a quiver. And some way to equip it that doesn't interfere with armor. Or even if they do add the quiver and make it interfere with armor, maybe make it so that we still get some kind of armor with it. Like, maybe the quiver comes with a built-in leather tunic or whatever it is. The chest piece thing. I've heard some people refer to the leather thing as just leather chest plate. I've heard a couple of people, though, I swear, a couple of people have referred to it as a tunic. in this game. And I'm not sure if that's just me imagining it, or if it's people have done that when it's been modded, or what have you. I can't remember for sure. Alright, we're headed straight for the portal first, so we can go ahead and put some of this obsidian in place to fix up part of the portal. I'm not going to the nether in just iron armor, but the sooner the nether is accessible, the sooner I can get access to quartz, which may be useful for some things. And the sooner I can start feeling like it's okay to plan a build for this. There we go. And there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think on what kind of a build I can do for this nether portal. Maybe build a tree around it? Not a big tree, but a tree, perhaps. Maybe have it imply that it's been kind of corrupted by the portal that formed in it. That could be an idea. Let me know what you guys think I ought to do for a portal build. Let me know down in the comments section. Go ahead and put that in to be cooked. Go ahead and put those in there, because those are extremely valuable. And then, yep, this is where I've been putting the hostile mob drops. And this is where the passive ones go. And I'm not currently worrying about carrying oak, so I'll put that in there. Oh, wait. Bones should be turned into bone meal. What am I thinking? I was just about to say let's put the bones away, but no. Bones? Bone meal. We picked up a little bit of sugar cane again, so turn that into that, and then turn those into books. And that gives us bookshelves. And I do believe that this is enough bookshelves for full-on level 30 enchantments. Yep. Efficiency 3? No dice, friend. Looting 3. Ooh. Oh. I may need to work on getting a mob grinding structure built sooner rather than later. I did not expect that. That is valuable. Looting 3 would be a fantastic enchantment for a sword. Do I have enough diamonds that I could? I could. I could make a sword and still have enough left over to do a pair of boots or a helmet. I think I would go with the boots. Yeah, I'd probably go with the boots. I do diamond boots. That way I've got boots that will last me a while. But a diamond sword with looting 3 is not something you sneeze at. So I need to do some XP grinding of some kind. Animal farming. I need to do some mob farming. I need to figure out what I'm going to do for a mob grinder build. Like a XP farm in the sky. That's kind of what I was thinking about doing, is an XP farm up in the sky. That way, stuff spawns up there, and should fall to where I can just eliminate it. Question is, how do I build such a farm? There are tons of tutorials for them, but I haven't looked at such tutorials in a long time, and I don't want to do that while I'm on the stream. So what can I do? I'll put these 2 books in here, because those are ones that I can use later for enchanting stuff. Ooh, more beef. I didn't realize I was cooking so much beef. That's another thing I can do. I can go ahead and do some ore processing and get XP out of that. Yeah, that'll work. Not this time, villager. Good to see you, by the way. Sorry about last session. It was a bit later than I was actually ready to try to work through. I just didn't realize it was so much later than I could handle. Why couldn't this have had fortune? Look at that. Look at those enchantments. Ah. I wish there was a way I could transfer those. I wish there was a way I could transfer these enchantments to my pickaxe. Or even to my axe and my shovel. Unbreaking and efficiency 4? Those are phenomenal. Darn it. I wish. Well, I know such a mod exists on Java Edition. Such mods have existed on Java Edition since probably forever at this point. But I've never seen such a thing on Bedrock Edition. Which, honestly, is kind of annoying. But I would agree, being able to transfer enchantments from one tool to another would be amazing. Because imagine, you have, say you find in a dungeon an iron or gold shovel with great enchantments, but you already have a diamond one that's got great enchantments. But you have a diamond pick that doesn't have such great enchantments. Imagine being able to either duplicate or transfer enchantments from that lower rank tool to your diamond tool. That would be fantastic. That would be a dream come true. And I wish it was a thing. I wish quite desperately that it was a thing. Hello, Elizabeth Wyatt. Welcome to the channel, or welcome back. And yes, currently I only have iron gear, aside from a few diamond tools. Been on this world for several in-game days, but I haven't been mining that much, and I'm not doing villager trades, so... Why am I not doing villager trades? I don't know. I guess I just don't feel like doing them yet. Down the road I'll probably end up doing them, but not doing them right now. Too tedious and annoying for me to want to bother with right now. I think I have an idea what I want to do for the mine over here. For a front to it. I'm thinking a mix of deepslate and spruce with some dark oak trim. Oh! Hey! It's an armadillo! Hey, by the way, does anybody know how to make a brush? What do I need to make one of those brush things? Because I know that these little guys drop scutes when you brush them, but I don't know how to make it. I mean, just look at this little guy. Look at him. He's cute. Copper ingot, a stick, and a feather. Oh, I can make that! Oh, I must have scared him by running. That's silly. Those little guys are so cute. I'm gonna have to gather a few of them and start breeding them. What do they breed with? Can you breed them? Or is it a matter of you just have to find them? Okay, okay, cool. Thank you for the recipe, my friend. Thank you very much, villager. See, that's a villager I definitely don't mind trading with. Entertainment for information. Alright, so a feather? Feather. I don't have a feather. They eat spider eyes. Ooh. Oh yeah, I could bring that little guy over here. I could put him in with the sheep. I could have put him in with the sheep. Alright, so I need to go get armadillos. This was not planned, but my goodness, I am going to do it. I'm going to gather up some armadillos. I'm going to go run around. I'm going to find armadillos. See, little guy despawned. Oh, spider farm? Oh, no. Don't even say that. Don't even imply that. I hate working with spiders. I can tolerate trying to work with the normal ones, but working with... Oh, my goodness. I do not want to have to work with the other kind. Cave spiders. Those are the only kind of spawners for spiders that I usually end up finding. I do not want to have to... I guess the general mob farm is going to be more important to make than I was realizing. Because that'll give me bones, that'll give me spiders. Yeah, I'm sure it's easy if you can actually manage it. How is there a creeper out here? Okay, he's got... Yeah, he came out of a cave. That's what it is. He came up out of the caves. I'm gonna have to light up a bunch of caves at some point. Chicken! That's what I was over here looking for. Because I need the feather. I need that guy's feathers. So now I've got feathers, I've got sticks, and I've got a copper ingot cooking up at the house. Now all I need is the armadillos. Cool. So I think that looting enchantment back in the enchantment table might be the first enchantment I try to aim for. So that I can put it on a diamond sword and then I'll have looting on a sword, and I can use that for farming mobs and animals, and I can use it to go hunting, and that'll help me get things like spider eyes. So spider eyes actually have a use now. Meh, I can understand that. Sometimes the grind of it can get a little boring. All right, let's see if we can find some armadillos. The sun's going down. That's why I was getting my bed out, because I knew it's getting late into the in-game day, so the sun's gonna start going down, which means hostility is gonna start spawning all over the place. I do not want to deal with the hostile mobs. I'm on hard mode, and I've died once. Well, no, I've died a couple of times. I don't want to die too many more times. If I'm dying a lot, I'm more likely to give up on a world. Ooh, nice. Planning to do some kind of a beach house or a dock? And I'm guessing you're putting yourself close to Savannah so you can get armadillos, right? Yeah, the more I think about it, the more I want to collect some armadillos. I want to get armadillos, and I want to farm them. I want to farm them for their scoots. Hey, I don't blame you. You saw that one. That little guy. Those little guys are cute. They're cute and they're useful if you want wolves. That's the other reason. That's the main reason I want the armadillos. They're cute and they give scoots that can be used to make wolf armor. And I want to see how good the wolf armor is for my wolves. Ooh, there's a couple. Hey! Hey, little fellas. Come on. Come on, little guys. I'll take you guys to a nice new home. You're gonna love it, and you're gonna have lots of company. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why whenever I'm riding my horse, they get spooked. Because they see the fast movements of the horse, and they're like, oh crud! Enemy! And they just pop into their shells and just hide. It's adorable. And the little sound they make when they get startled, and the jump, the little hop they do is so adorable. It's so cool. Mojang doesn't often add passive mobs, but I gotta admit, when they do, they usually do a pretty good job of making them interesting. Like these little guys. They're cool, they're cute, and unlike most passive mobs, they definitely have a use that pretty much anybody who plays on the game for a while can appreciate. And they added another use for spider eyes. Yeah, neither did I. I didn't know anything about brushes. I didn't know anything about the brushes. I know about suspicious sand and the pottery sherds, but I did not realize you needed brushes for armadillos to get the scoots. That's a funny word, scoot. You ever think about that? How funny a word that is? Scoot. But it's a real thing. It's a real thing to do with turtles and apparently armadillos. Yep, same here. And I didn't even know suspicious gravel was a thing until recently. I knew about suspicious sand, but not suspicious gravel. Look at that. That is so cute when they do that little hop. And that sound. Yeah, a baby one. We are so taking that little guy with us. We are taking all these little guys with us. Ow. Oh, my eye. I had something in my eye for a second there, I think. Yeah, we are taking these little guys home with us. We're going to put them in with the sheep. And they should be safe in that fenced-in area. This is so cool. This was not something I was planning on doing, but the more I thought about it, the more I realized, yeah, eventually I'm going to farm these guys. And this does give me another reason to want to make a hostile mob farm. One of those mob grinders. Ooh, I just thought of a nice design I could try to do for a mob farm, too. Way up in... Because I'd need to put the mob farm way up in the sky. I could do a hot air balloon. Think about it. I could do a hot air balloon. Oh, that's blinking brilliant, that is. Look, listen to them. Can you guys hear them? They're so cute. Alright, come on in, little dudes. Come on in. All of you. Come on. Oh, no, no, no. Sheep, you get back here. Alright, drag them to the edge and break the leads. They're so adorable. I can't get over how adorable that little bounce is. This guy was a runaway. Yeah, I know, but I'm not thinking about one that would move. I'd love if we could do hot air balloons that move. And there was a block in the poisonous potato joke update. The levitator, I think it was called. It would be awesome if we could get that in actual Minecraft, and I think the fact that it was there makes it pretty clear that they're considering doing something like that. And they're proving that they can. They've proven that they can do it. I think the only reason they haven't done it is because they hadn't really realized how popular that idea is. Now they probably know. Now they're probably going to be like, oh, we should work on that. I don't know. We're going to find out. We're going to be finding this out together, because I do not know how the scutes work at all. But if they do come back, then that makes those little guys even better than they already were. Because they're already adorable, they're already useful. But if their scutes grow back, that's even more useful. You ought to look it up, villager. You ought to look up if the scutes come back. Okay, so the brush has very little durability. And they do have to be adult armadillos, apparently. Oh, whoa, wait! You can get multiple? You can get multiple scoots off one armadillo? Sweet! Yeah, I brushed one guy a couple of times, and he gave off multiple scoots. That's weird. But awesome. Okay, how do we use this? How do we use these? Oh, crud! I've got just enough! Oh, cool! Okay, so for anybody who didn't know, 6 of these scutes make wolf armor. That's awesome! We're learning things together as we go. Alright. We're gonna put this on one of the dogs. Okay, that actually does look pretty cool. That actually looks really cool. Oh my gosh, I didn't expect that to look so... That looks really cool. That does. I like that. Look at him. Look at that armor. That works out so good. I like it. I actually like how that looks on him. Okay, we are definitely going to make sure that at least a couple of our wolves are armored up from now on. And at some point, I'm going to start farming these guys too. I'm going to start feeding a bunch of them. I'm going to breed a bunch of them. And we're going to have a wolf pack army again. But I'll put the wolf pack army in their own place nearby so that I don't have them running all over creation necessarily. But that's crazy cool. That is crazy cool that you can get multiple scutes off one armadillo. So you don't really even need to farm them. Just find a few, give them a nice little home, and then you've got wolf armor forever. As long as you've got enough copper and feathers, that is. Okay, so that means that we are going to end up having to make a chicken coop at some point. Oh yeah, for the trial chamber, right? Yeah, at some point I am going to have to do that. I am going to have to set up some kind of villager trading somewhere. Which will probably require villager breeding, but... Oh, there was a scute that I missed! Unless they just... Did they just drop them randomly, too? I think they dropped them randomly. There were 2 here that I didn't brush out of them. Oh my gosh, that is... You don't even have to brush them. Apparently, they must be able to, because... You guys saw my brush broke. They had to have dropped those on their own. That's cool! Oh my gosh, we are learning so much about these little guys in one session. I am above and beyond stoked about these little guys. I was skeptical that I would like them, but I like them. Yeah, you could. We could do that at some point. That is just too cool. That is just too cool. I can't get over that. I was skeptical about the armadillo. But I love them. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I love them. They're adorable. They're cool. And they're so dang useful now. And they even make something that I hate having to handle useful. Spider eyes? I almost never bother with keeping spider eyes. I know, right? Oh man, Mojang hit it out of the park with those little dudes. Adorable and useful? Be still my Minecrafter heart. Mojang did really good with the armadillos. I'm glad we got them. My respect for Mojang just went up a little bit. Why you angry, villager? Why you angry? Oh yeah, I realized very quickly that this was the best way to get a large spruce chopped down. Makes so that you don't have to do scaffolding stuff. You just dig into the tree and start digging your way up through it. And then you chop your way down along the staircase that you leave behind. I've always done it this way for pretty much ever, I think. It's just way more efficient. Yeah, the stairs method like this is super efficient for chopping down big spruce. And giant jungle. It's also good for giant jungle trees. So, as soon as I realized that, I was like, okay, that's how I'm going to do it from now on. Because that's just way too effective. Yeah, the stair method. Why wouldn't you use the stairway method? It's so efficient at getting you through the tree and getting all the logs. Why wouldn't you use the stairway method? Exactly, exactly. The only tree that it's not really needed for is the dark oak ones. Well, okay, so when you place down the saplings for a giant spruce, when the giant spruce grows, it forms podzol. So it makes it so that podzol is actually renewable. You can actually get an infinite supply of podzol that way. The only cost is dirt and spruce trees. But it has to be a giant spruce. It doesn't form for regular small spruce. Only when you plant and grow a giant spruce. That's one thing I do want to point out about podzol and giant spruce trees. You have to put down a giant spruce tree formation. Like, if I put down just one spruce sapling, that's not going to do it. It has to be a giant spruce. You don't do it as a giant spruce, you won't get podzol. You'll just get the normal spruce tree. I just want to make sure that that is known to anybody who didn't know that. But it is a really awesome little trait in the giant spruce trees. Means that you can farm podzol as well as spruce as much as you want. And I like it. Same here. Spruce is probably my favorite wood type in the whole game. It's dark without being too dark. The doors and trapdoors look awesome. And you get a lot of wood for one tree if you put down 4 saplings to make the giant spruce. Uh-huh. Hey, Mark, Ethan, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. Hope you are doing alright today. Hang on one sec. Let me duck my guy into the house for a second so I can get a drink of water. I am thirsty. I am getting very thirsty. That's better. That's much better. Okay. But that is so cool. Oh yeah, I can show you the basement. Yeah, it's just down here. See, this is dark oak. This is dark oak wood. If I'm not mistaken. Yep, dark oak planks. Darker, richer, kind of like chocolate. This color of brown has always made me think of chocolate. Spruce kind of does too, but a lighter chocolate. It makes me think of hot cocoa. Spruce planks have always made me think of hot cocoa. I'm trying to remember, these are dark oak. Okay. Where is... Wait a minute. I need to make sure that that placed right. There we go. Yeah, let's see. Where's some spruce? Where's a spruce plank? No, give me that back. But yeah, see the difference in the color, in the tone of the color? Dark oak planks have always made me think of chocolate. Yep, that makes total sense to me. Honestly, I've got the same top 3 wood types, spruce, oak, and dark oak, but I have them in that order. Spruce, oak, and dark oak. Simply because I prefer the doors and trapdoors of oak over the ones from dark oak. Aww. Hey, yeah! They're dropping them passively! Look! They've dropped more since I brushed them! That is incredible! So yeah, you could do a passive... You could do a passive scute farm from these guys once you've got a few. We may have to try that at some point on this world. We're gonna have to try that on this world at some point. Because that is beyond awesome. Which one do I dislike the most? Jungle, I think. Honestly. Either jungle or acacia. I think out of all the wood types, those are the ones that I have the least liking of. Birch, I can tolerate because I like the color of the... I like the color of the planks. I don't like the color of the bark, but the planks are good. And the doors aren't bad. But acacia, that orange is just... I rarely ever want to use this orange color of wood. The gray is cool. I like the gray bark. But I don't like the color of the wood itself. I don't like that part. That orange is just kinda... It doesn't work for me. It doesn't. It just doesn't work out for me. I don't like it. And then jungle, I rarely use because the color always feels off to me. The color of the jungle trees is off to me. And... Ooh! Let's get some more of these guys. I will not pass up on an opportunity to get more of these little guys. Come on, little dudes. We're gonna put you in a nice new home with some friends. Hey, there you go. There you go. That's exactly right. That is exactly right. Good. That's a solid way to look at them. The Choco Wood Trio. I like that. I like that perspective. That was good. That was good, villager. Nicely said. I like that. Yeah, that's exactly right. Those are the woods aside from oak that I like working with. And we got a sheep trying to run. Nope, don't you dare. And don't you dare come back here. And take him to a corner. Pop the leads. There we go. Yep, basically got a big armadillo family starting up. Which is awesome. means that we'll be able to get a lot of scutes off these little guys. Man, we've got... This is awesome. This is awesome. I am loving this. Alright, I need to go down to the mines. I need to grab some of the deep slate that I've been mining up. Because I want to try to build a building for the mine. I want to build a front for the mine. Which does mean we get a nice little ride in the minecart for a minute. So let's go. Whoops. Okay, I didn't actually mean for that to go all the way to the bottom, but no biggie. Yeah, I'm not sure how much of this deep slate I actually need for the idea I have, but I'm thinking we make a little shack with spruce walls and a deep slate roof and floor, and it'll fit nicely with the stylization of the mine. Hey, share away, villager. If you got ideas, throw them my way. Yeah, I'd actually planned on putting some powered rails here to stop the minecart. Or some other kind of rail, if there's another kind of rail that can stop the minecart. Because I know powered rails will stop minecarts. And then when you power them, they'll start moving again. But I just haven't got that many rails, so I haven't done it yet. That's a solid beginning. I'm also thinking we need some dark oak trim, though, so I should go tear down that dark oak tree. Piston where the empty space is. I'm a little lost there. Did you hear those little guys? Did you hear them? They just went like... I swear these armadillos are gonna make me chuckle every time I go by. It's so funny. I love them. Nah, it's okay. You were trying to figure it out. I think you were kind of trying to figure it out as you were explaining it. Which is not a bad thing. And I do appreciate you trying to throw in some ideas to help me out. I do really appreciate that, villager. Alright. I do not have any dark oak in here, so yeah, we're gonna have to chop down that one tree. Because I do want to use some dark oak logs as kind of a trim. Whoops. Place them like that. I can't wait to enchant my tools. It'll be so good to be able to have practically instant mining on my axe against all the wood. Not to mention instant mining with my shovel. That'll be fun. And don't get me started on how much better efficiency makes mining through deepslate. Roof. Oh my gosh. Ooh, scutes! Scute collector! Oh my gosh, I love them. I love armadillos in this game. Just... Chef's kiss. They're a chef's kiss on Mojang's part. It was a brilliant idea to add them. Simply brilliant. Enough said. There is just no way to deny the genius. What you mean, villager? Actually, I think these walls need to be... I don't mind deep slate at the back, but these parts that I want it to kind of melt into deep slates. Ah, yeah. I get that. I've got that. I get you now. Well, we could do that a little later. Sun's going down. I better put a bed down over here so that I can sleep. I'm gonna move it over here, actually. Put it under the tree. Yeah. It's not gonna be a big front, but it's basically just gonna be a front. Kind of like a facade. It's an interesting word. Facade. Facade. That might be good. That could be good. Yeah, we can do that a little later. Not right this moment, but yeah, a little later on we can do that. Bring this out 6 blocks. Log. How's that? Yep, that's 6. And then... this will be where we'll have a window, and this will be the front door. Alright. Hey, you gotta go AFK, you gotta go AFK. Thanks, Mark. Thank you. Yeah, this is gonna be the mine house. This is where the mine's gonna be. Because I've already got the mine shaft. I figure I can design a decent little structure to be the front to it. Hey, welcome back, villager. Well, technically this one is already that, but let's not emphasize it. As far as I'm concerned, it's just a number. There we go, pick that up. I should go back to the base and see if my other dark oak trees have grown. I know the spruce ones seem to have grown. See over there? Something tells me the dark oak one isn't actually decaying. I could hear him jump over here. Ooh, Scoot! Scoots! Let's go get him. Why can't I? Oh. I can't. It just took a second. I swear, these little guys are gonna make me chuckle every time I go by. It's just so cool. Yeah, I think I may need to get some bone meal and force these trees to grow. Because I need a couple more logs, I think. Same. They really are just adorable little things, aren't they? And I love it. Hey, we got enough! We got enough we can make another wolf armor. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make another wolf armor, because why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we armor up as many of our wolves as we can? I should come up with some colors to put on these guys' collars. Yeah. I like having my prime wolves, my main wolves, have collars. Well, hang on a second. Let me see. How long have I been going for? Oh, wow. I've been going for a while, and I didn't realize how long I've been going for. Whoops. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, and that just messed something up. Okay, hang on. Gotta refresh my page over on the other device. Somebody say something in the chat real quick. You can even say something in the chat real quick. You can even post that sentence. Be funny. I don't mind. Okay, yeah, I think my, I think I did something to my thing, because now it's not showing me the chat. That's weird. I don't know why it does that. It makes no sense. There it is. I'd say we can do it after the stream. Right after the stream is done, villager. We'll see about doing that. Wait a minute. Do you have... Are you on the, Discord? That just clicked. Do you have the Discord? Do you have Twitch? Or anything like that? I may have to message you through there. Okay. Alright, then, right after this stream is done, I'm going to do a Twitch stream, so if you drop in there, we can, discuss connecting. Okay? Viewers that have been around for a while that I know are pretty good guys, I'm willing to friend. Hello, Dark Oak. Now I gotta chop down this birch tree too, so that the spruce, the dark oak, I mean, will completely decay. Thanks. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I like doing it. I like doing that outro. It's fun. It's a fun little thing. Whoops. Not again. Why do I always place that wrong? Alright, let's get back over to the project and get back to work. Ooh, more scoots! If only turtles dropped their scoots as easily as these guys do. That's the thing I don't like about turtles in this game. They don't drop their scoots that easy. I wish they would. Alright, villager. Alright. Hey, no problem. No problem. Do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do. That was weird. Why did I do that? I shouldn't have done that. That was too weird. How is it I don't have any lapis lazuli yet? That's weird. Whatever. So I don't have any lapis. Whoopee. I am serious, but those little guys are just gonna keep me feeling happy just from their little bounce. Not on this world, Mark, but I have beaten it on other worlds. This world I'm taking my time, enjoying the experience of working my way up to everything, including working up to the Ender Dragon down the road. What color dye? It turns into white dye? Okay, then I don't need it. I don't need white dye. I got bone meal for that. Need to find a blue flower, corn flower. Welcome back, villager. That was quick. You know what? I should go to where the flowers are common and see if I can find a good flower option there for the collar of my wolves. I want to give my two armored wolves some different color collars. Nice. Hey, that works. Heck, when I'm done with this stream, I may go grab myself a quick sandwich. I wonder if there's some chicken left. There might be. I I should get myself a chicken sandwich after this, before I get on with the Twitch stream. Because I do want to make sure that I don't have to stop to eat anything major. And fixing something myself that isn't quick would be a bad idea. I don't know. Alright, cornflower. That gets me one color. What does this give? What even is this flower? It's an allium. It gives magenta. Oh! Oh, yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing that. Blue and magenta. Alliums are cool looking. I mean, I like these little flowers. I like alliums. Alliums and cornflowers, I think, are my favorite flowers in Minecraft. Yeah. But blue and magenta. How fitting is that? Those colors always make me think of their namesake characters on this one old kids show that I used to watch at one point. I loved watching that show. I loved the characters. I loved the concept of the show. We'll get back to you in a little bit. But there's one mod out there for Java Edition that makes so that you can turn flowers into seeds and plant them like crops. It's actually really, really cool little mod. It's super convenient. I played with it at one point for a little while. Not sure if it's still out there. I might have to see if it is. Could add that to a pack. Alright. Magenta dye and blue dye. Blue and magenta. Nope, I haven't released a mod pack yet. I want to, but I'm thinking I want to customize the mod pack more before I end up releasing it. And I want to test and see what kind of mods I feel I want to add to it before I do any kind of release. Well, Create's actually one of the foundation mods in it. Funny enough. Funny that you mentioned Create. That's one of the foundation mods of the pack, one way or another. Because I love how Create works. The passive farming mechanisms that you can build, the trains. I love stuff like that. Interactive stuff that moves through the world, gives it some life. That's the kind of thing that really makes me enjoy modded. That's why when I play Java, I usually end up playing modded, because it adds stuff like that. And adds just that little bit more life and liveliness to a world. I suspected I've heard that there's a mod that people can use to make stuff like that. I don't know what mod it is, though. But I have heard that there is a mod that makes so you can make custom cars. Clockwork, that adds something that you can use to make big moving machines. And I've been considering adding that to my pack when I go to seriously work on making one. clockwork I've heard about, and I like the idea of it immensely, but I need to experiment with it a bit before I'm sure I want to use it. Actually, I might try it out on my Twitch stream tonight. I might have to do multiple Twitch streams tonight. Track work, huh? I've never heard of track work. I may have to look into that one. Do you know what edition it's for? What edition of Java it is? Because if it's available for an edition, for a recent edition, I'll definitely be trying it out. If it's for an older edition, I'm a little less likely to look into try working with it. Where? I know I just saw another scoot. Where'd it go? I swear I saw 2 scoots in here. Maybe one of them despawned. I must be just close enough to this area that these little guys are staying spawned in. Trackwork and Valkyrian Skies. I had a feeling you were going to say Valkyrian Skies was involved, because that's kind of a basis mod to add the physics needed for things like airships and mobile boats, player controllable boats. That's one of the big things in that's intended to be made with Valkyrian Skies. .18. Huh. Well, I may have to make a 1.18 version of my pack at some point. We'll see. I was playing stuff on 1.18 a lot at one point. I may bounce back to that version. Yeah, I figured it would have to be, otherwise track work wouldn't require it. Do I have no other loose planks? I guess I'm gonna have to make some more spruce planks. I want to cook up some charcoal. There we go. So that'll cook up some charcoal. And over here, I'm going to cook up some stone. Yeah, I'm going to be fiddling around a lot with mods when I'm playing Java, because that's fun. It's fun to play around with the different mods and see how I can use them. How I can combine and connect them to make stuff work. I would love to do that more. Hey, Backbase! Glad you can make it to the stream. How you doing? Hope you're doing alright. Hope you're having a good day. How is everybody's day going so far? Everybody been having a good day today? Because I know I'm telling you, my day has been pretty good. My day has been pretty good so far. That's awesome, villager. Good. I'm glad you guys have been having good days. That's what I like to hear. I like to hear that my viewers are having a good day. we've already got plenty of those. Alright, time to check and see if that stone is ready yet. If it is, awesome. If not, meh. It is, it's ready. And that makes us a stone cutter. Because I don't have a stone cutter in my house yet. And I need one. Make one stack of cobble deep slate into cobble deep slate slabs. Yep. And then make another stack into deep slate bricks and partner it up with yet another stack of deep slate bricks. Just in case. That way we don't run out. That way we're not as likely to run out, I should say. Let's go ahead and make another double stack of cobbled deep slate. Double stack. That's funny. Double stack. Just made myself a little hungry there, I think. Made myself a little hungrier. I'm definitely gonna have to stop and grab a quick bite before I get on with the next stream. A quick bite, though. I want to get right into the action on the next stream as soon as possible. Because I want to do... I want to try to do a lot over the next few days. I want to really get into doing stuff. Going a little fast there, villager. I'm not even done with this stream yet. Though I do appreciate the enthusiasm. Just realized I need to put doors on this thing. One set of doors coming up. There we go. Alright, let's start with the floor. That was satisfying. That rhythm. What's that, villager? You got me curious. So you can't just walk to catch up with him. Yeah. I think I get that kind of feeling. I think I've felt something like that before myself. It can be really, really annoying. Actually, tear this part down. For the moment, at least. I think I'm gonna need all of the cobbled deep slate slabs that I made. This will help add some depth to the interior ceiling and also add a nice complementary color on the exterior. Smash Bros. A game of champions, I say. Translation, a really, really good game. Dum de dum 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 dum. Whoops. Uh-huh. There we go. I want every build to be kinda unique. So this one gets a different kind of roof. Not bad. Not bad. Alright, Mark. See ya. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. So now I can put this bed inside. I actually didn't end up having to use up all those. Cool. Yeah, so I can put the bed like right there. I'll need some glass for the windows, but that shouldn't be too hard to set up. Let's head back over to the house. Taking the time to go through here and get Any scoops that have been dropped? Because it looks like we've gotten a couple. And every single resource is valuable in this game. And we set our respawn point here. Awesome. Next thing is to see if we have... We do not have enough glass, but we do have enough sand to make the glass. The charcoal is gonna take more than I realized. Huh. Go ahead and grab it, or what's ready of it. Pop the slabs in there, the bricks, and the rest of the deep slate can go in here. Actually, wait, no. Wrong chest. That doesn't go in there. It goes in here. And this door can go in here, too. Looks like I'm gonna have to use a little bit of my charcoal to cook up more logs. Into more charcoal. Alright, is the glass done? Yes. Okay. Glass to panes. Do I have any more spruce trapdoors? Nope. I'll have to craft them when I get over there. Give me those windows, those panes. I am making some glass panes to make into windows on the mine. When you got a building, you gotta be able to look outside of it to make sure that it's safe to go out. To facilitate that, glass panes are the perfect Minecraft window. Next best thing would be oak trapdoors. A lot of spruce going into this build, but that's not a bad thing. I know. I collect them every time I come back. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of spruce in this build, but what you gonna do? This is one of my favorite vanilla detailing tricks for house exteriors. Spruce trapdoors as window shutters. I lost the word for a second there. Doesn't really stand out as much on this wood type because it's the same kind of wood, but it can be a good stand on. It can stand in okay until I decide another wood type to use. Maybe I should have used dark oak for those. Eh. But now we've got the mine itself kind of built. I'm going to have to put in something here and here to mark the top of these mine increment rails. And eventually we're going to have to get enough gold to make the powered rail system going up from the mine. Because these rails are supposed to be used just for going down. That's why there's no powered rails. But coming back up, you'll need powered rails to be there. Getting down to the bottom of the mine, you can use the stairs, or you can use a minecart. Coming up, you can use stairs or a minecart, but you have to use different sides with the rails. As you can see here on the 16Y level, I've already got myself set up to do strip mining. I've got a little alcove so that I can have a bed down here. But yeah, going up the mine, I'll have to install powered rail system. That way, I can go up and down on the two different sides. Because rails are faster than using the stairs. But that is the mine pretty much done. There's some interior stuff I'll have to do. I want to add in some extra beds. Kind of make it look like there's like bunk beds just inside. Might use some spruce trapdoors to make a little wall here for privacy. Which would mean moving this window, possibly removing the window completely. Use trapdoors to make like a little room here for the bunk beds. Maybe put a locker kind of thing in there too. But we'll see on that part. But for now, that is this build done, and that's this session concluded. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. I really appreciate it so much. You guys have no idea how much I appreciate you guys coming to see the stream and watching it afterwards too. You guys who watch it after the stream premieres, it's a big help to me. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed the stream, please be sure to let me know by leaving likes, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss the next stream. Until then, thank you again for watching. I am JGuard01, your guide bard and humble host into the worlds virtual and fantastical. And I'll see you all next time right here on Guardian Studios. Bye! He says as he whacks himself in the head with a pickaxe. Bye!